don't think there is. Anyway, hi everybody, welcome to our annual festive live. It's officially annual now because this is the third time that we've done it. Go us. I do have some very sad news. Unfortunately, we are not going to be able to be joined by the amazing Cathie today because...
Hello, I'm Patrick Stewart. Did you know that right now over 70 million
So sorry about
people
this.
have
Just
to
to
leave
just
their
wait 1
homes
minute.
due
Sorry, Mr. Purple is just monitoring the chat and didn't turn the volume down when he went in, and so we got the advert. And you just got the advert twice, yay! But we won't get paid. I won't get paid twice, will I? Anyway, we were rather like stopped in our like dramatic moment. So should we do it again?
Yeah. We need drama. So
unfortunately, today we will not be joined by Cathie because Cathie has got the COVID. So yeah, she may be in the chat if she's not asleep or too poorly. So give Cathie lots and lots of love, and we are sending lots and lots of love to you, Cathie, and hoping that you don't feel too terrible for too long, etc., etc. Anyway, putting that to one side, it's Christmas, da, 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 da. And we are going to be making Christmas crafts. So for the previous 2 years, we have baked. The first year we baked gingerbread men, the second year we made gingerbread houses, and as you regulars that were here for both of those will know, I was flounced by Ros's superior creative skills. So this year I thought, let's mix it up, let's do something that we can't eat. Maybe that'll help. And so I have gotten some very cute little festive tea lights. Put a candle in the back. This is an elf. That is a reindeer. So you can stick your candle in the back of there and it's going to be beautiful, and we are going to decorate some of these. I actually got enough to do it with Cathie, so we might not do them all.
We'll save some for Cathie.
We'll save some for Cathie.
Also, I did see she's in the chat.
She is in the chat. Hi, Cathie. Hey. So we're going to start. You can get started. Ros will get started because she'll need more time than me, probably, with this, because you know, she doesn't have the artistic talent. It's hard for you, so I'm going to give you some extra time. While I make us a little festive treat to have while we are doing our festive craft.
Is this a sponsored treat?
This is not a sponsored treat, although I think at this point, Bird and Blend really ought to be sponsoring me. Don't you?
Yeah, I really think
absolutely, 100%. If anyone from Bird and Blend is in any way coming across this video, really, come on guys. Okay, so this is Bird and Blend mulled cider tea that I've been cold brewing all day. Like, I was organised enough to start this morning in some apple juice and some water, and I'm going to put it in a saucepan. I'm doing a cooking show. I am doing cooking after all.
Yeah.
I'm going to put it in a saucepan as you can see, as such. Now, if I were more organised, I would have a cinnamon stick and I would pop that in there. But I don't.
Just imagine that.
Imagine I did do that.
Flourish.
Cinnamon. Boom. But I am going to put, is this okay to put some honey in?
Oh, of course.
I am going to put a generous...
I am not sweet enough.
Exactly. Neither of us are sweet enough. I'm going to put a generous scooch of liquid bee bum. I don't know where that came from. Into this. And then I'm going to gently simmer.
Only gently. Gently
simmer it on here. Oh, that's the wrong one.
You got this. You can do it.
So,
do you think we should start a cooking channel? You know, Ella's got a lot on their plate already, but I think we could do it and maybe just pivot away from everything else. Cooking show.
Pivot. Cooking. I feel like we could do that.
Yeah, what does anyone think?
Give us a thumbs up. Oh! 22 months as a member, Ash. Congratulations. Woohoo! Ash is the official greeter in our Discord group. And we welcome them. We value them very much. Right, okay. What was I doing? Saying things. Yes. So yeah, give us a big thumbs up if you think that actually we should be doing a cooking show instead of all this talking about autism, you know? Mr. Purple is monitoring the chat as always. And I'm going to start painting something. Now, also, do not let me forget that I just put some cider, non-cider, to mull on the stove because I will forget that because my brain is like a sieve. Additionally, I should probably mention that Ash is a member of the Purple People, which is what we're celebrating, and that is my members club, and we have a Discord group, and it's so lovely and friendly, and there's also an Ask Ella board if you choose above tip jar, where I literally am available to answer your actual questions that you can direct to me personally. Okay, so if you'd like to do that, that would be awesome. Right, now let's have a vote. Have you started yet? Oh, you've started.
I've started.
I'm doing the elf. We're doing the elf. This is the elf. Now, let's have a vote about whether I should make my elf trad elf colours, which would we say trad elf colours are kind of greens and reds and, you know, festive garb, or should my elf be purple?
I vote purple.
Okay, so we have one vote for purple. So I'd say, how am I going to get them to do that? P for purple and F for festive. And Mr. Purple will count up in a few minutes while I prep everything else that I need.
I don't need to prep, I just start.
You just start. Well, that's because you don't have the professional training that I do in the finer art of pottery painting. 707, cider is on the stove. Thank you, Liz. Good to see you here. Oh, it's so nice to see so many regulars in here today. It has been a full year. I think I basically haven't live streamed since, unless you guys remember differently, since last year's festive live stream, because this year has been a lot for many of us, I think, yeah. So unless you wanted to see me weeping on a regular basis, was probably best off looking after myself. But hopefully, you know, maybe next year there will be a few more lives because it's lovely to see you all. Okay, so I've got, where am I at with that?
Oh, we've got a lot of peas.
A lot of peas.
Yes.
Did you all pee in my chat? Oh gosh, did I just clap like a seal?
Yeah. Also, Cathie agrees with me.
Cathie agrees with you. Beth agrees with you. Agrees. Who else we've got? Simon agrees with you. Simon McGlary. That's not Simon. It's a different Simon.
It's 10-1 at the moment.
10-1. Mm-hmm. Susan agrees with you. Liz agrees with you. Abby agrees with you.
Beth's tried a few times.
Beth agrees with you on multiple levels.
Is this Beth of
this
the
is
Brad
Beth
Pitt
of the Brad Pitt weighted blanket. Yeah, we love you, Beth.
I still think about that.
We think about you and your blanket.
Liz.
Better than us effing in your chat.
Exactly.
Does anyone remember boob hands? Okay, right. So I'm doing it purple then, aren't I?
Yeah.
So I'm going to need more than one purple. Let me gather all of my purple paint. Okay, so I have a nice light coloured purple. I have violet. Violet is a good colour and a good name, isn't it? And I have another violet. Okay, I have two kinds of purple. Purple would go quite well with green, do you think? Do you think purple and green would go quite well? I think you're supposed to wash these first, Ros, you know?
Well, you didn't tell me that.
Beth has been a member for 31 months. Go, Beth. Ooh, ooh. Ooh, ooh. Awesome. Thank you so much for your support. It means a lot to me.
And the one below that.
Boob hands, what a throwback. That is full, lockdown throwback, isn't it? I don't know what I'm going to clean this with because I don't have any kitchen roll because my kitchen roll ran out today. Do you think I can just not worry about... Do we think that I can just not worry about cleaning it?
I've already started because you didn't tell me I needed to clean it, so just paint
It's just what you do when you go to one of those posh paint cafes, isn't it? You...
Well, we're not there.
We're not there,
We're here.
and that's not us. So, this is less...
2 Brad Pitt coffee mugs and an advent calendar.
Nice
Still
work.
representing
Nice work.
Sure.
Love it. Don't you just find so much intense joy in other autistic people's special interests, even if they're not something you're interested in, just because you understand the intensity of that interest and how great it is? Yeah. Okay, I'm not sure which kind of paintbrush to use. This is...
Just pick one.
Yes.
That's how you do it.
Has everyone given Cathie lots of love in the chat and told her how missed she is? Because we miss her, don't we? Oh, I've got this. This isn't a paintbrush.
No.
This is a pen. What have I got here? Cider. Oh, the cider. I should check the cider. Let me get a spoon so I look like I'm doing something with them.
Really
just going to stir the cider.
Stir it nice and gently.
Nice, gentle stirrage of the cider, the festive cider. Right, okay. I'm gonna start painting.
Finally, catching up to me.
I know, right? I do lots of, when I do live streams, I'm like, it'd be a really great idea to do this thing on a live stream.
This activity.
And then
that
I just
requires quite a lot of
concentration. Like the time that I decided to make sushi for the first time ever on a live stream.
It's the best place to do it.
Yeah.
Best place to learn. Because you've got an excuse for making all the mistakes.
Right, I've never made this complicated thing before. Why wouldn't I be able to make it whilst only half focused? Are these cats on my shirt? This is the cat bus from Studio Ghibli from Totoro. And Liz says, oh my god, guess what's happened? An autism diagnosis to add to the ADHD one.
Welcome to the club.
Welcome to the ADHD club. All the best people are completely conflicted in their needs and chasing their tails like crazy rabbits. Right, okay, I'm going to apply some paint now, I promise. I'm going to move my paintbrush as well. Can you all see what I'm doing? Painting? Painting?
Above the.
Oh, thanks, Miro. Miro's given us a
Miro's
little
here.
Hi, Miro.
super chat. Hi, Miro. Glad to see you here, and thank you very much. We shall have a festive treat. Okay.
So there's somebody who also watched Dead End Paranormal Park.
Oh, really?
Mhm.
Yeah, cool. I did very much. Have you watched Paranormal Park, Dead End?
No.
I very much enjoyed it. Pretty sure that I mentioned it to you, but just like I haven't yet watched Marvelous Miss Maisel, you have not watched that.
Also, I'm not. Is it a? You know, one of them
It's an animation.
shows with drama in it.
No, it's not dramatic at all, really. It's kind of funny. It's an animated series. For anyone who doesn't know, Paranormal Park is an animated series that has an autistic main character and a trans main character, and loads of really great representation, and is entertaining and is great, and I really, really enjoyed it. Would recommend.
Okay.
There are 2 seasons on Netflix. On Netflix. Right now. For your entertainment. Okay, so what shall we talk about while I paint things? You know, about an hour ago, I thought to myself, what I should do is write down some potential things that we could play, like games that we could play during the live stream, and then I'll have it in front of me, and I won't, as usual, just be like, right, so what are we doing? But I didn't actually do that. I didn't do that.
So instead we have to come up with games on the spot, and you know what we're great at?
What?
On the spot ideas.
That's true. We are like thinking thinkers.
Thinking things while we're doing other things.
What about Wednesday Addams?
We're brilliant multitaskers. Everyone knows that autistic people multitask well, right? I can't talk about Wednesday Addams anymore. People have been arguing in the comment section of my Instagram about my Wednesday Addams video for like a full week, and in the meantime I gained 2,000 subscribers, so you know, fair play, that was quite good for me, but really, it's just a headcanon. Chill out.
Oh, cider.
Comment.
Oh, cider. Is it boiled?
It's not boiled, I think it's simmering. I think this is simmering.
Do we want it to simmer? Do we want cider to simmer for a little while? Is that what cider should... Oh!
I think it's like warm enough.
Is it? Okay, so we just need to... You be entertaining here.
Hi.
Ros will entertain you.
I'm here to entertain you. What would you like?
There's a comment from somebody who's been before. Let's be honest.
Let's be
about
honest.
just getting a diagnosis.
Still waiting on paperwork. It all makes sense phase. Yeah, I remember the it all makes sense phase. Yeah, it's a good phase to be in. Enjoy it, you know? Everything's connecting, and now you've found a good community here on this channel. You can watch videos, find out some more information, even you could join the Purple community. Does anyone else remember their It Makes Sense phase? I think that's a good question to chat about in the chat. What was like the first big moment where you were like, that makes sense? Mine possibly was that I was a selective mute when I was younger. And so a lot of my experience in my childhood made sense. Oh, Super Chat was brought to you by the DWP. Best back pay just before Christmas.
Oh, thank you, Liz. I love it when people pass on their benefits to me. I feel really bad about that, actually, but thank you very much. I hope it was a back payment and it isn't going to impact your festive period at all. I don't know what that was. It was a thing. Thank you, Liz. Much appreciated. Have you tried the mould, the cider? What is mould?
Cider, what is mould?
Oh, it's hot.
It's just been simmering.
It's hot. So, in the last year, also, I don't know whether anyone hasn't noticed, but I hit 50,000 subscribers about a week ago, which is very exciting because that's always been a goal of mine, but it's also always felt completely impossible. I never thought I would get to it. So, thank you very much for your support with that. Here's to 100k. And actually getting a play button. Imagine if I actually got a play button. I'd be dancing around the streets with it. I'd be like going up to people in the street and being like, have you seen my play button?
We do, in fact, if you get a play button, I feel like we have to do a dance video where you go out and dance in different places with the play button.
Yes. Do you think that I should do that? I think that that's what I should do. Should I get a play button?
I agree, Tom. I remember the what do I do with this information phase. I feel like I'm still in it sometimes, where I'm like, I feel like I've got this information and I need to figure out how to use it. But how do I do that?
I think it takes time. Like, I remember when so we've both been diagnosed for about 7 years-ish now? 6 years? 7 years? Something like that. Somewhere around the 6 to 8 year mark. And I'd say that only really, and I don't want to say this in a negative way because when I was first diagnosed, there weren't many people on the internet talking about autism and there wasn't the awareness as there is now. But it's only in the last few years that I think I've really started to make changes based on that information that are useful because there's like a lot of trial and error, would you say?
Yeah, I think a big part of the shift came from like meeting other autistic adults and like making friends with other autistic adults, like Ella and my friendship. That was kind of one of the big starts of the journey.
Oh, thank you, Beth. Sorry, just interrupting to thank Beth. Thank you. It's Christmas.
I like the little clapping.
Oh, it's a little clapping. What is it? A little fox.
I love foxes.
Oh, Bethany has joined the Purple People. Welcome to the Purple People.
Welcome to the Purple People.
I just nearly knocked a saucepan on my head with my enthusiasm. I think Bethany might have been in the community before, so if that's the case, then it'd be great to see you back. If not, I'm obviously remembering things wrong. And come join the Discord group. It's where we're hanging out. Ooh, Mr. Purple, that's bad. What's bad?
Oh, I told my favourite Christmas joke.
Did you? Oh dear. Don't let him get started on the dad jokes. Or do, if you want him to, because he's got a lot of them. Yeah, that's what they could... bad Christmas jokes. Hit me with some bad Christmas jokes in the chat.
Yeah, your worst Christmas joke.
Yes, or like best worst, I guess.
Yeah, best worst, obviously, because, you know, we all enjoy a bad joke.
Yeah, obviously. I'm trying to think. There's like a lot of elf jokes, isn't there? Of which I can only think of the punchline. So about, gosh, how long ago was it now? Oh, like, thinking about how long ago is scary. About 18 years ago, I worked as an elf making balloon models outside of Santa's grotto because the queue was so long. So the kids and the families needed entertaining. So my job was to be outside in the freezing cold, may I add, in a very thin lycra elf suit. Entertaining people, and during that time I learned a lot of elf jokes, and all I can remember now are the punchlines, and they're not much good on their own, are they?
See, I didn't have an experience working as an elf, but I did work on an outside ice rink over Christmas, and that meant I really honed my dancing skills because it was very cold and I didn't ice skate, so I couldn't go out on the rink and get warm that way, so I'd just be standing dancing, often with any little children that had either come off a bit earlier than their family or that just were too young to skate, and had some good vibes. That's where I got all my good skills from.
That's where you got your amazing contemporary dance skills from, right?
Yeah.
So can you ice skate now? Do you not like ice skating?
No.
And if so, what is wrong with you?
Well,
Who hurt you on an ice rink? Have you not seen that film where the girl is like fallen in love? No, she's had a heart transplant and then she starts seeing the guy whose heart it is, and then they have like this romantic moment on a closed ice skating rink. Don't you want that to happen to you?
No, that would be the worst.
Okay.
The thing is, I never quite got the like proprioception on wheels. I did learn to ride a bike. It took me a while.
Claustrophobia.
But I didn't roller
I will read
skate,
some of
didn't
these
ice
out in a
skate
minute.
very well. I fell off a bike a lot when I learned. My motor functioning definitely, is impaired somewhat.
Why doesn't Santa go down the chimney anymore? He's developed claustrophobia.
Claustrophobia.
Claustrophobia. Santa Claus.
Yeah.
Santa Claus, claustrophobia.
Yeah.
How do you actually say that word? Claustrophobia. So he's.
Claustrophobia.
What was the snowman doing with the bag of carrots? Picking his nose. Like that one, Susan. Good to see you, Susan.
Oh, I've got one. What happens when you combine when a snowman gets bit by a vampire? Gets frostbite.
Nice. Nice. Purple elf is coming along nicely. How is your elfing going?
Great, I'm doing a belt.
Are you doing traditional elf colours?
Well, I've started with a good green, and then we've got like a brown belt. But I think I might do an orange top just because I'm wild.
Just wild like that, aren't you?
I'm just wild like that.
You are wild like that. Like, that's what people always say about you.
Yeah, that I'm wild.
Just wild. And they also always say that I'm really patient and calm, don't they?
Yeah.
Laid back.
Chilled.
That's what I'm known for. What was the Baubles? This is from Cosmic Pixie. What was the Baubles' secret addiction? It was hooked on trees.
Ooh.
How does Good King Wenceslas like his pizzas? Deep and crisp and even. Nice. I'm not even going to read out Mr. Purple's jokes because I don't want to encourage him because I have to live with him. I mean, I want to live with him. I enjoy it. It's
just,
great.
not always.
Not the jokes necessarily at all times. I need to do some delicate work. I need a thinner
brush.
A brush that is thinner.
Someone from Australia.
Someone's in from Australia?
Oh my gosh.
Hello, Caitlin from Australia. What was that?
Is this your really terrible?
That's my really terrible
Australian
accent. So, does anyone have any questions for me? Because if you do, Mr. Purple will pass them on to me.
Or questions for me. I'm here too.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Sorry. Or questions for Ros, who answers questions really brilliantly.
I'm a really good question answerer.
You are.
I got top marks in
question answering. It always said on all her school reports.
Answers questions.
Answers
Actually,
questions
it didn't
really well.
because, as I said, I was selected mute, so I didn't like answering questions in class.
So actually, it's just not true at all.
No, it's a lie. I'm a terrible question
It's a
answerer.
lie.
So you can
no.
ask me questions to see the entertaining failures of my question answering.
What's up? What have we got going on?
Something.
I got home and all the doors and windows were open, everyone was gone. Who would do that to someone's advent calendar? Oh, it's like I got robbed, but then it turns out it's your advent calendar. Yeah. That was a great accent. You're very kind, Caitlin, but I'm really not sure how it was. Hey Ros, what are your special interests now?
Oh, what are my special interests now?
Yeah.
In opposed to other times.
Well, as opposed to the last time you answered this question on camera, I guess.
I think I answered it fairly recently.
Yeah, and it was in our creativity.
I love art.
Questions?
Ros is just answering a question.
But books are a big special interest. I particularly like romance books. I also like literature and kind of critically analysing literature. I love films. I love stories. I love people, how people work, how people think. I also really like.
Do you know what I just realised? Sorry, I need my glasses.
Every time we do something, it's always like halfway through. This would be much easier if I had my glasses on.
I've just thought I can't see this properly. Also, though, I'm just going to be a little bit arrogant for a second, but don't you think I look cute with my braces and my glasses? Because I sort of do.
I definitely do.
I'm feeling it. I can also see the chat now. Sorry, were you still answering?
We can go on to another question. I've got the main points down.
Okay. What is our favourite food to eat during Christmas? Let's have a festive one.
Ooh, I mean, I love a Yorkshire pudding. That can be eaten all year round, but you know, Christmas you do.
Yorkshire pudding.
Roast potatoes. I also love pigs in blankets.
I really like, what do I really like to eat? Christmas cake. I'm a big fan of Christmas cake. I think it is delicioso.
I don't like it.
Why have you got your hand up?
Someone's got a question.
Yeah, I'm just answering a question.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, sorry. And I like after 8 mints. They're delicious. Okay, what question would you like us to
answer? Asking, when you're overwhelmed in public about to have a meltdown, what do you do?
When I'm overwhelmed in public, I mean, I feel like this is a question I've answered like a lot of times in video. However, I'm sorry. Who's this question from?
Caitlin.
Caitlin. Sorry, Caitlin. I'm being a bit vague. What do I do? I'm in Christmas spirit, not meltdown spirit. In public, leave, basically. There is no other solution, I think. I think leave, or if it's not possible to leave, find a toilet or my car or somewhere that I can hang out until I've calmed down. I think, let's say, that we're going to do questions about Christmas. They can be autism-related questions. And autism and ADHD, I suppose. Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to think about my meltdowns whilst having fun painting things. Is that acceptable, do we think?
Yeah, I think that's acceptable.
Cool.
But you know, if you do have questions, there's always joining the Purple People and putting it on Discord.
Yes, where I will always answer. Or, like I say, I have answered that question in a lot more detail, Caitlin, in any video I've made about meltdowns, any video I've made about overwhelm, any video I've made about sensory overload. There is the answer to that question. In a less frenetic, unhelpful way. I'm sorry if that's not been very helpful, but I was a bit thrown by big, heavy question about meltdowns whilst painting Purple Elf.
Okay.
Got any other questions?
Have we got any other questions?
Not yet, no.
Okay. Oh no, Caitlin, it's not you, it's me. Definitely. I just didn't switch focus very well there. It's not your fault. Do you have cats on your shirt? Cats are a special interest. I do have cats on my shirt. And cats are awesome. Good special interest. May I recommend, if you love cats and you are autistic, an artist on Twitter is probably the most easiest place to find her, called Beth. She's called Beth. Her cats are called Doodle Cats, and she is autistic, and she draws cats in costumes and makes various items that you can buy out of these cats, and she's really good. And so yeah, I always like to support a neurodivergent artist. Go check out Beth's amazing cats. I think it might be Beth Wilson, but
maybe you can share it on Instagram.
Yeah. I'm not doing a very good job here. I'm not
doing an amazing job. It looks great.
I can't really see properly.
Don't worry about it. It's all about the joy of the activity.
The joy of the activity. And also I had I'm having unexpected perfectionism.
Oh yeah. Oh no. What do we do when we get unexpected perfectionism?
I don't know what to
Ruin
do.
it on purpose.
Ruin it on purpose. Trash it, and then you won't feel bad. It can only get better.
Make it abstract. Ooh, we've got a question. What are your tips to survive Christmas as an autistic person?
Tips to survive Christmas as an autistic person.
Find the joyful things is a big one. So, like, find the things you really enjoy, and then, like, it doesn't have to be Christmas related, but, you know, you'll need a lot more self-care in this time.
Like, and also there are some aspects of Christmas that are really joyful. Like, I, for example, really love driving around at night and seeing all the sparkly lights everywhere.
Yeah.
That makes me happy.
I like cozying up, like, under my heated blanket, or if I go around to a friend's, like, with a fire, and then with a really nice hot drink. I love a hot chocolate.
A hot chocolate.
Or a mulled cider tea.
I also think, like, considering the specific... I'm actually... Who is it that asked this question? Kerjo. I'm actually bringing out... Next Wednesday will be my final video before Christmas. And it is literally a video about survival tips for us at Christmas. So you might want to check that out. But also I would say consider what parts of Christmas are potentially going to be stressful for you. And... then when you've considered what parts might be stressful for you, that makes it possible to consider how you might be able to cope with those stressors, right?
Yeah. Try and mitigate, you know, make sure that if there's something really stressful, you don't, like, put another stressful thing next to it.
Yeah, and, like, you know, if
Take
you're going to have
that break.
issues around food, maybe you can... Oh, no, I got vinyl paint on the worktop. Let's just clean that up. If you're going to have food problems, maybe think about taking your own food places. If you, you know, whatever aspect of... Because we're all different, aren't we? Whatever aspect of Christmas you identify as being potentially problematic, then you can troubleshoot that and come up with solutions. And also... I would say, remember that Christmas is just one day. There are actually no official rules. Any and all rules about Christmas are social constructs, just like most things, right? And so, therefore, you don't have to do Christmas in any particular way. Oh, and my final tip would be, when you have to deal with people who are not understanding or might have old-fashioned views about autism and ADHD, and it's going to be stressful, don't try and correct them or educate them, because it's going to be a big old use of your energy at a time that's already stressful. So, like, maybe think in advance of some, like, light conversation topics that you can use in those situations, right?
Yeah, I am a big fan of, if I don't like a conversation, just interjecting with a different subject matter, which, you know, depending on the audience, doesn't always go down well. Oh, we've got 35 minutes left.
No, you don't.
Oh, no.
We've done 35
Done
minutes.
35 minutes.
Yes.
I don't know what's happening. Clearly.
I haven't actually... Beth says she's asked for Bullet Train, and I haven't actually seen Bullet Train yet. Have you, Ros?
No.
I really wanted to see it. We were going to go and see it all as a family at the cinema, and then we realised it was a 15, and my kids aren't all 15, so... Yeah. We've got any other... Oh, you're welcome, Anna. I'm glad. Wholesome is definitely the aim here. That's what I was going for. Right, I'm just going to stop for a second and have some cider.
It's very good.
And I'd like to ask you guys what you're hoping to get. Pretend we're Santa. We can be Santa, and actually we can grant wishes. That is a thing that we can do. So what would you like to receive under your tree this year at Christmas? And I will, like, we'll do, like, a special dance.
Yeah.
And make that happen. Possibly. Disclaimer, we can't guarantee that it will.
What do you want for Christmas?
What do I want for Christmas? Is Lego. And after 8 minutes. What do you want? All I want for Christmas.
Oh, no, I don't know.
Books! Books! Always books, right?
It's always books.
Yeah.
I forgot. I just had a panic and I was like, I don't want anything.
Let me just check. You said books, not bees. Because I might have accidentally sent bees.
I mean, I would love some bees.
Okay. So either way, that'll be fine.
Either way, I'm good.
Okay, cool.
I don't know how happy my housemates will be about me bringing in bees, but, you know,
I think your housemates, I think you're underestimating them.
Yeah, to be fair, it was quails that they weren't keen on quails.
And arguably, bees are more useful than quails.
I don't know, quails, you get quail eggs.
Yes, but do quails pollinate the planet? They don't, do they?
No.
If we took quails or
I'm
bees
sorry.
out of the ecosystem, which one would kill the planet?
I'll never want quails again.
Okay, good. It's all right. It's okay. I'm sorry. Did I go too far?
I still want quails.
You can have quails.
I
That's
can't.
what you
I
want.
can't have quails.
You can't. Is that plan not happening now? Then you're not having quails.
Well, we've been disallowed quails.
By whom? Oh no! I got purple on the face, Ros.
And they make his face purple.
Who disallowed the quails? One of your housemates?
Mm-hmm.
Oh no! I think you should immediately evict them.
My soon-to-be brother-in-law.
Oh gosh.
And family dynamics as well.
Paint on here now. I need to be more careful with my paint because acrylic paint does not come off stuff. Right, let's see if we've got any wishes to grant.
To be at home.
Let's start up here because otherwise... We've got a China doll for Caitlin. Nice. I feel like singing David Bowie now though, although I'd probably get demonetised if I do that, so let's not do that.
I think you can do a tiny bit.
With my China girl.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it.
That's it.
That's all you're getting. So... let's do a few at a time, otherwise it could get silly. We've got a China doll for Caitlin, colouring books for Anna, a cat exercise wheel. Now, hang on a second, we're going to have to pause there.
I love it. I'm in.
What
I want one.
is a cat exercise wheel for a cat to exercise?
Or is it for your entertainment to watch your cat go round and round and round?
Or is it a human-sized cat exercise wheel for you to exercise in?
Well, then it wouldn't be a cat exercise wheel.
True. So it's definitely for cats.
That's what I'm
Is
hearing.
it like, you know when you go to the circus and you see motorbikes going round and round in a cage? Is it like that but for cats? Okay. Cat. Liz, we need more information. Cat exercise wheel for Liz.
Ooh, a frilled shark plush toy.
Frilled shark plush toy. Sharks are a big thing right now in the autism community, right? Sharks. It's a whole thing. Sharks. See the things we do for you? Okay, books for Laura. Hi Laura, good to see you. Another very, very historical purple person. Electric keyboard for Granny Goose. A bullet train, a t-shirt and a sketchbook for Beth. Beth is a very talented sketcher indeed, which you would know if you were in the Purple People, because she puts them up in there, and I am, call me shooketh with impressiveness. Okay. Oh, and Beth says, for Cathie to get better before Christmas. That's very sweet. Cat Lily wants coins from foreign countries. Love that. Luna wants a trip to Japan. We had better send some of these things gifting.
Yeah, okay. So have we got to manifest them?
We've got to manifest them. We're just manifesting your gifts. And now we have to release it into the ether.
Oh, it's going crazy! Oh, gosh, a bit.
Okay, I think you can all agree that's definitely going to work. There's no way that could not work.
I mean, I feel tired.
I'm tired.
Yeah, you've shooken it.
We've shooketh the room. You will now all be receiving your gifts for Christmas, but do not sue me if you don't. Okay, so Liz is explaining the cat exercise wheel. My cats are indoors only and 18 months old, so they're full of energy. My husband thinks they'll just sleep on it.
Well, we need an update.
We need an update on that. I think you should get your cat exercise wheel. Because if they sleep on it, then you can sell it, can't you? For more people to buy for their cats to sleep on it.
Or you can take pictures and then put your cats on Instagram and then be a catstagrammer.
Yes, you could become a cat influencer with your cat wheel. You tell your husband, do you want me to make millions of pounds every year as a cat influencer or not? Right?
I just read a book about a cat.
Should I become a cat influencer?
Yeah, maybe. I can't give you the book because it was a Kindle book.
Somebody was asking where Coco was, and she's just walked in the kitchen.
Where is Coco? Where are you, Coco? Oh, come on, Stinky. Here she is. You say hello. This is my beautiful girl. She has got a festive bandana on. You can't really see it very well. I'll turn to the camera. She has her festive bandana on. She smells of full dog.
Very doggy.
She is very beautiful though. Yeah, she really stinks, doesn't she? She's gonna get sorry, Coco. I really shouldn't say that about you in public, should I? It's really not very thoughtful.
So rude.
Beautiful girl. I'll let you go do your thing. A kit to build your own book nook.
Ooh, a book nook.
Nice, like that. I wanted a book nook. Do you remember me trying to make a book nook and just failing?
Did you see do you get advertised the massive like dog beds for humans? Like,
oh, I want one of those.
I feel like that could be the answer to your book nook problem.
It could.
Or it could be another,
Well, yeah, I mean, I think it could be, but the problem is we've been looking. I'm actually going to have a little bit of a room redecorate, refurbish, Oh, thank you, Beth. I was just singing happy birthday to you. I don't know why.
Happy birthday to you.
And there is not going to be a huge amount of space for the adding of any kind of cosy corners, I don't think, unfortunately. Because I've sat in there and I cannot think of a way for there to be more space.
She's done Happy Clappy as well.
She's done the clap. Is that for Coco? Should I spend that on... Sorry, bit of a cough. Should I spend that on Coco treats? Do you think, Beth?
Yeah.
I think I should. Maybe something nice for Coco.
Oh, that's delicious.
I think my cat is too old for a wheel. She is 17 and a half. Can you imagine a 17 and a half year old cat faced with a wheel? The disdain that they would give you if you presented them with that when all they want to do is snooze. The cider's making me cough.
Oh dear, it's all those spices.
Yeah. I keep drinking it anyway.
It is delicious though.
It's delicioso. Not where we currently live, but when we... Okay. Yes, that was nothing to do with me. Right, okay, now we know what you all want for Christmas. Let's cover what... We do it every year, but I think it has to be done. What is your favourite Christmas movie?
Ooh.
Just as a little spoiler, the answer is Elf. Right?
And
No.
Die Hard's not a Christmas movie.
Die Hard officially isn't a Christmas movie because Bruce Willis made a TikTok in which he said Die Hard is not a Christmas movie, it is a Bruce Willis movie. So we know the answer to that. We don't need to debate that again. We don't need to debate that again. Sorry, were you saying something?
I think any movie you watch at Christmas is a Christmas movie.
No.
No.
That's a ridiculous notion. So if you watched Schindler's List
Every
at Christmas, if you watched Schindler's
That's
List at
Christmas
Christmas, would it be a Christmas movie?
Yeah. This is my hill and I'm going to die on it.
You are going to be alone as you die on it because that makes no sense.
I like having, one or two controversial opinions.
Is that as controversial as it gets? I mean, to be fair, I kind of slightly think of The Sound of Music, which is also, to be fair, about Nazis. Have I now spoken about Nazis twice in my Christmas live stream? Anyway, I consider that a bit of a Christmas movie because I always watched it at Christmas and it has nothing to do with Christmas.
There you go.
So I
Any
know
movie
where you're
that
coming
you watch
from.
at Christmas, and it has to be regularly, I think.
Yeah, I
Like
don't
a
think you can say
regular-
if you watched it one Christmas,
Yeah,
it's
no.
a Christmas movie. If you watch it every year, like The King and I is a bit of a Christmas movie, but it's got nothing to do with Christmas. As far as I know, I've never seen it. Have you seen it?
I don't even know.
Maybe it's one of those ones that got watched a lot in the 80s when I was a young'un at Christmas.
Happy Christmas to you.
Okay, we've got Little Women is a Christmas movie to Bethany.
Mm-hmm.
Arthur Christmas and the Nightmare Before Christmas, very good choices. Love both of those. The grandpa in Arthur Christmas is absolutely hilarious. Just like classic, funny. Beth says Elf, so obviously Beth has excellent taste. Caitlin says The Spirit of Christmas. It's a romantic one. We do quite like a romantic one, don't we? Yeah, I haven't seen that. Maybe we should watch that. Sam says Muppet Christmas Carol. Nice, good choice. Also good. The Christmas episode of Ted Lasso. Ash, I think you've got a bit of a Ted Lasso special interest going on there. Don't want to be, you know, but putting that out there. Wizard of Oz. Not sure about that. Paddington has got a bit of a Christmassy feel. Isn't it like set in winter?
Cathie's showing her age there.
Sorry?
I think Cathie's showing her age with the Wizard of Oz.
The Wizard of Oz! Oh, but we watched The Wizard of Oz with our
It used to
young
be on
ones
every Christmas when I was
this
a kid.
year. Like me saying The King and I, isn't it?
Yeah.
The Wizard of Oz.
The Wizard of Oz, the wizard he was, because of the wonderful things he does. That's enough, we don't want to get demonetised.
What colour is an elf's skin?
What colour is an elf skin? Any colour you like, I guess.
I was just going to do it boring skin colour.
But what is skin colour?
Exactly. When I could do it green.
Or black. No, that is skin colour. No. Oh gosh. I'm about to be cancelled.
I think I might
Help
do
me.
it green.
Green. Good idea, yes.
It's all there and it's all green. Like Wicked. I'm very excited for the Wicked movie.
You don't have an Android phone, do you, Ros? Someone's asking for calming games like Animal Crossing Pocket Camp. Do the games that you play, is that Zoo one that you play? That might be on
Disco Zoo.
Disco Zoo.
It is on Android.
Disco Zoo. Would you recommend that as a calming game for an Android phone?
Yeah. I mean, it's fairly, it's clicking buttons. You build a zoo, and then you go rescue animals to put in your zoo. And then you make money from having those animals in the zoo, and then you have to keep waking them up, because if they go to sleep, you don't get money from them. So if you like a game that's like that, it's a very, you keep building your zoo, very long game. Not a story-based game, so it depends on what you're interested in, but
I found
had
it quite fun when I played with it for a little while.
some good enjoyment out of it.
I don't actually play a lot of games on my phone because I play on my Steam Deck now mostly, but also on my Switch. Bad Santa, yes, Beth, love Bad Santa. Was wondering at what age I'd be allowed to watch it with my kids.
Maybe we need a consensus.
Yes. How old do kids need to be before they can watch 18s? Doesn't seem like that's a question that needs answering, does it? Have you seen Bad Santa, Ros?
No.
Would recommend, very funny. Billy Bob Thornton, is it?
Mm-hmm.
Plays a drunk criminal who ends up working as Santa.
That's not really selling it.
It's not really selling it, but that is what it is. See, what's not clear here is where the little, like, I had the genius idea that I would make the little pokey pointy bits a darker colour, but they're not very obvious. I don't understand why I'm doing the elf.
I know.
It's like my least preferred option of these. That's why it's going wrong. It's not me. It's the fact that we're doing the elf.
Is it 'cause
you're at 50 minutes.
I just can't, I just can't make it work very well.
How long have we got left?
Well, until we've painted these, pretty much.
We're just going to keep going.
Yeah,
You're
we could be
stuck
here.
here until
We
we're
could
done.
be here all night, and hopefully you guys will support us with that.
Yeah,
Mr. Purple's looking at me like, no, we will not be here all night. That's not what's happening. He's very tired. You've had a very long day, haven't you, darling?
Mm-hmm.
Is it different now that you actually know what he looks like? Because he was doing the chat for ages and ages before we made a video, wasn't he? So we've done Christmas films.
Have we done favourite Christmas foods? I feel like we haven't that.
We haven't done favourite Christmas songs.
Oh.
So
But then we're going to be singing, and you might be demonetized.
I might be demonetised. Ah, well. Okay, favourite Christmas song. The correct answer is All I Want for Christmas Is You by Mariah Carey.
Mariah Carey.
Mariah Carey.
Mariah.
You know Mariah.
Mariah. We've hit a really good point of the live stream. I don't know if you noticed. It's the finding everything hysterical.
Yeah, everything stopped making sense a little bit.
Well, the elf is now got a blue face, so
Oh,
it's got
cute,
a green
though.
face. It's not even got a blue face.
I was going to say that's not blue, but it is cute. Well, mine is just bad.
Reminds me of Mean Girls. I will keep you here all night. We can't keep in house 4. I will keep you here until 4.
I haven't seen Mean Girls for ages. I think they just
so good.
recently took it off of Netflix.
See, that could be a Christmas movie.
No, it couldn't.
But there's a Christmas bit in it.
Is there?
Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock.
Yeah.
You see?
We were, Wonder Girl and I earlier started the mission of going through all of the Christmas Friends episodes.
Oh,
That seemed like a thing that we could do.
how was that?
Dogs, bears, meerkats and gorillas. I'm not knowing what that's related to at all. I'm enjoying that. I'm enjoying that just as a comment on its own. Dogs, bears, meerkats and gorillas. Santa Baby with Eartha Kitt. Santa Baby. A ring. I don't mean on the phone. Right? Yeah, I actually love Eartha Kitt. My mum really liked Eartha Kitt, I think, maybe when I was younger. And her voice is something else, isn't it? Beautiful. Beautiful. What else have we got? All I Want for Christmas by Mariah Carey.
Mariah.
Yes. Oh, Beth, did you see Beth's comment, Mr. Purple? She says that she...
yeah, I see that, yeah.
Yeah, lots of people said that those videos really helped. I think it was good and much appreciated by the community. So, okay, let's... have we got any more Christmas songs? All I Want for Christmas Is You. Slade, Here It Is, Merry Christmas. Is that really your favourite Christmas song? Seems like something I should know. That's alright, we've only been married for 21 years. It's good that there's still some mystery.
I do like a Christmas Carol.
Yeah, that's true. But the thing that gets me, last night we went to a Christmas concert that my eldest was playing in, for she is a keen musician, and I just think it's really hilarious. You know, when you're at a concert or you're in a church and the carol singing happens, it's lovely and you think, oh great, I love singing carols, and then you end up singing 2 octaves too high, which is fine at the start. You can manage the verse, and then you get onto the glow, and it's just not manageable, is it?
Yeah, and then you have to switch pitch halfway through,
So
and then
you
you have to switch back.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. So you're going up and down like your voice is breaking and you're a 13-year-old boy. It's a lot. It's a lot to deal with.
I just remember my favourite carol at school was the Calypso carol. See him lying in a bed of straw,
the baby
stable with an open door. Mary cradling the babe she bore.
The son
Prince
of Glory is here. I don't know any of those words. I know the tune. We've got a song here that I've never heard of, though, so I'm going to bring it up. I love trying to say people's names, so I'm going to do it anyway, because they're not your real names, presumably. Alagasamatha says, all I want is a hippopotamus for Christmas. Now, is that you saying that you want a hippopotamus for Christmas? Is that you saying that that is a song, and it is your favourite song, and if so, have you ever heard of that song?
No.
Or is that a Christmas movie?
We want to know.
We want to know.
We're curious.
Is it someone's birthday? Whose birthday is it?
Caitlin's on Monday.
On Monday. Happy birthday for Monday, Caitlin. Happy birthday. So I wasn't singing happy birthday. Falsely.
No?
Happy birthday to ya. Oh. So, I probably say this every year in the live stream, but my mom was born on Christmas Day, and her dad's name was Joseph.
Wow.
It's a true Christmas miracle.
What an unfortunate day to have a birthday.
It's a song. Have you ever heard of that?
We'll have to...
Shall we make up a tune? What's the song called?
All I Want is a Hippopotamus.
All I want is a hippopotamus for Christmas. 'Cause they're great, they're big, they're squashy and they bite. There you go. That's excellent. Driving home for Christmas. Driving home for Christmas.
I'm gonna have some more.
Got my feet on solid ground. Why are you laughing at me? That's how the song goes. Mr. Purple's not being very supportive of my singing. You should tell him to be more supportive of my singing. Little donkey, little donkey, little donkey on a dusty road. Little donkey, carry Mary somewhere else she wants to go. Can't demonetize me. That's my own song. I just made it up. I don't think you can get demonetized for a hymn though, can you? Because I don't think anyone owns the copyrights to hymns, do they?
Probably depends on whether it's a new or an old hymn.
Is Little Donkey new or old, do we
Old.
think? I think it's like a
I think
classic.
that's outside the statute of limitations.
Statute of limitations. Is that where statues go when they're feeling limited?
Mm.
Okay.
Oh, I've made a horrible colour.
Have you?
Oh. I was trying to do some brown hair, but I didn't like the brown.
I don't know what's happening with mine. I don't know what made me think that I could both live stream and paint a very delicate Christmas ornament, but...
Yeah, I mean, when I say Christmas ornaments, I was thinking more like stars to put on a tree.
Yes, I went too far, didn't I?
Yeah.
I went too far. Oh no, I got purple on its ear.
Make it have a purple ear. You know?
Doesn't want it to have a purple ear. Look at you with your free, hippie, spirited ways of thinking about art. Like, art can be anything. No, it can't. And now it's got a purple ear, and it will always have a purple ear because it's not coming off. Oh no, folks. Oh no.
They're done.
I might be about to cry. I think I might be sad. Am I sad?
I don't know.
Oh dear.
Coming up to now.
I was in the dentist a couple of days ago, and the dentist was asking me how I feel, like, can you feel this, can you feel that? And I was just like, how am I supposed to know what I can feel? So I said to the dentist, I don't know what I feel, and they looked at me like I was completely insane. Do people generally go around knowing what they feel? Is that standard?
I don't know why the dentist was asking.
I mean, they weren't asking about my emotional state. They were asking if I could feel this tapping on my tooth, for example.
Could you?
I didn't know. I couldn't decide whether I could hear it, and that was making me feel like I could
it's
feel
like
it.
at the optician when they're like, which side looks better? Like, which side can you see out of? And I'm like, I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, like, what? And also, it feels quite important. It feels like if you get it wrong, you have the wrong glasses forever, right?
Yeah. Although I've got 20/20 vision, so I don't need glasses.
Oh yeah, showing off. 20/20 vision. Good for you. You
I'm a bit
wait till
sad
you're in
about
your
it.
40s. Sorry, I'm being a bit mean. I'm sorry. Can I stroke you?
Yeah.
You're sad about it.
Because I quite like glasses.
Did you want to wear glasses?
No, like no, because it's an inconvenience. But yes, that's why I got these orange ones. I mean, I like these also because they dim the sensory experience. Oh gosh, this is awful. I don't know what's happened.
You're going to be saying it's awful, and then we all know that you're going to produce something. Or am I putting the pressure on too much there? Is that too pressured?
No, too pressured.
Okay,
Rein it
sorry.
back.
I'm reining it in. It'll be whatever it is, and we'll all be very proud of you.
Yeah.
Can you bring it closer to the camera?
Well, because we're not done yet, are we? We need a big reveal. If I ever finish painting this thing. I'm like, this is going on forever. So much
Are you guys
painting.
still enjoying this?
How did I anticipate I was going to be able to do 2 of these during a live stream? I was incorrect. Right, we need some more entertainment for the people watching.
Yeah, okay, what's good entertainment? What do you want from us?
What do you want from us?
You want us to dance? We'll dance.
Okay, I'm giving up on perfection
Let's
here.
sing Santa's song. Santa the Home Wrecker.
Santa, there's some Christmas songs are a bit dodge, aren't they, in that way? I mean, there's the obvious ones, like Baby It's Cold Outside, but I Saw Mommy Kissing Santa Claus is a little bit strange, isn't it, when you think about it? Oh no, actually, I've just worked it out.
Oh my lord, have you what?
It's actually that Dad is dressed up as Santa
Yes.
and Mommy's kissing Santa. That's not dodgy. I've just worked that. I just worked out what that means.
Your mum's here.
My mum is here.
Mm-hmm. Not.
No, not here.
Okay, but it says message retracted. Okay. Hi, Mum. Hello. Say hello to my mum. She's in the chat. Oh, gosh. What's happening? I'm painting.
We're nearly done. Don't worry about it.
I know, but it's so bad.
Don't worry about it. That's the joy of it.
Would anyone like to win my badly painted elf?
We could do that.
You could win our bad. Now that we've painted them badly, we've decided.
Yeah, we're gonna auction them off.
We're gonna auction them off, and that's it really. There's
What
no
do
and.
they have to do to win?
To win, what do they have to do to win, Mr. Purple? Would you? Let's start by saying, would you be interested in winning our badly painted decorations? You know that we're tempting you. You know that we are. Can we dance again?
Dance.
I feel like a monkey.
We are monkeys.
Oh yeah, that's what being an influencer is, right?
Yeah. I
Okay.
need a red.
Oh no, this is just...
Look, don't worry about it. Don't think about it. Just paint.
Just get the paint
Get a paint
on the pottery.
We just need to
paint the elf. God.
It doesn't matter if it's good. It doesn't matter if it's bad.
Will no one save us from this? Why did we
We
start?
just need to paint the...
Why did we start doing this? Whose idea was this, Ros?
I don't know. You will get a close-up of our artistic masterpieces, but they need to be finished.
Yeah, when they're finished. Can
Yeah.
I show them some acrobatics?
No, we're too busy painting.
I'm painting an elf.
Ella, can you show us some acrobatics?
Yes, I'll just go back in time 20 years and I'll be able to do something for you.
Oh no, I've just ruined it.
I can stand on one leg for you, look. That was
Me
acrobatics.
too.
We can do it together at the same time.
We need flamingos.
Flamingos.
You can't see that.
That's
you're
my
a
beak.
flamingo.
Put it up a bit. What is happening?
I don't know.
Do you know what's weird? Nobody wants to win our...
We do.
They do want to win our... How many people want to win our elves? I mean, obviously you wouldn't get it till after Christmas because the Royal Mail is striking.
Yeah.
But,
And
you know,
also,
next Christmas...
We have busy things to do. Oh no, we could send it.
I think I'm going to the post office tomorrow, actually, anyway.
Oh.
So it's a possibility, but it needs to be like, we need to get them to do something.
Yeah.
It seems like something that maybe we should have thought about.
Or
in
they
advance.
could just say they want to win it and then we put them into a raffle and then we just pull a name out.
No, that's
No.
far too easy.
Okay, do they have to do a quest? Find a...
Maybe if someone joined the purple people, they would get an elf.
Yeah, but no, that would be too many
That's and also I don't want to put anyone under that kind of pressure. That's too much pressure.
Ooh, yeah, there needs to be something silly.
Something silly, something not pressured. Oh gosh, maybe we could just like have Mr. Purple invent a competition. Have you got any ideas, Mr. Purple?
No.
Has anyone in the chat got any competition ideas?
Competition ideas. My mum says name the elf.
Oh, name the elf. That's good.
Susan wants to win an elf as well. Look, people would like to win our bad
I think
elves.
people could name the elves.
Name the elves. Okay, that is a great idea, Mum. Thank you very much. I can't call you Doreen because it feels wrong, so it's just going to be Mum. Right, so you're going to have until we finish painting these elves to put your name suggestions. We'll keep reminding you, and then we will pick our favourite 2 names and send 1 elf to each.
Oh wait, do we need to show our elves so they can name them?
Well, mine is kind of purple. I don't want to show you too much. And yours is... What is happening here? Are you trying to make me feel better about my art this year? I can't help it.
Rude.
I'm so rude. I'm so sorry. So sorry. Oh, we've got another super chat. It's another dancing fox. Siamese versus Balinese. Thank you very much. That's very kind. Okay, I'm painting arms.
Why are they striking? Oh, so the Royal Mail are striking for many reasons. Pay is the big one. Probably something about working hours as well. I don't know. I think you could Google it and you'd know a lot more, although maybe don't always believe some of the British headlines.
Basically, the press are in the pockets of the politicians and the Queen, just going to be political for a minute now. And the Royal, not the Queen.
Look at the Royal Mail
the Royal
website.
family. The press are in the pockets of the government, and therefore will tell you that it's bad, but we should support our strikers.
Yeah, because unions is what has gotten us a lot of different things.
And also, if we don't support our strikers, we are getting scarily close to a dictatorship, which is not good. We don't want that. Nobody wants that. That's the politics over. This is Christmas live stream.
Yeah, Christmas!
Don't want to be political, but that's what I think about that.
Yeah. Purple pocket.
You're going to have to check the chat.
Oh, I thought you were doing that.
I can't keep up with it.
Mr. Purple can't keep. I'm going to need you to though, because I'm multitasking. I'm painting and being
entertaining. Back over
entertaining.
it and check the names. See what you like.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we want to be announcing that today, don't we? Well,
Also, you gotta tell us who's naming, like which elf you're naming.
Yeah, like so. There's the purple elf, and then there's elf from Mars. Let's say it's the elf from Mars, because in Mars they have Mars. I say that as if it's like just popping down to Mars. They have those elves.
You're so rude.
I'm really trying to be nice.
I know.
I really am.
And you know what? It's coming off even ruder.
Yeah, I'm really sorry.
It's okay.
It's not funny, and it's
I
not big.
I did tell you my elf was terrible.
It doesn't make me look clever or good. It's just reflected
you're
badly
quite
on
small.
me. It makes me look bad. Yeah, she's a lot taller than me. That's okay, because let me tell you, I'm the tallest woman in my maternal family, and I have a sister and a mom, and I'm taller than both of them. So I'm really, really tall, but not as tall as Ros or anyone else in my house, apart from Wonder Girl. Oh gosh, this is not. I'm having a lot of perfectionist issues here.
But you've seen mine, is what I'll tell you.
Yes.
I went wild. I said don't know why I'm.
Do you want to let me know some of the names that are coming out?
I mean, there's loads. Purple Pocket Pixie Elf, Purplicious, Jolly and Nick. I'm going to have to go so far back.
Tell you what though, whoever wins these, don't go selling these on eBay to some, don't go trying to make a profit out of our amazing artistic skills. Because you won't.
Botkins, Alfie, Purple Alfie. Yeah.
Oh gosh, you know what I hadn't thought of? People in other countries.
Yeah.
That's okay. It's a business expense. Here we go. Right.
Just have to package him well.
Yes, it's the thought that counts though, right?
Yeah.
Somebody was asking me about whether I'd got a P.O. box for festive gifts. And
Twinkle
I was like,
for the purple.
would be lovely, but no.
Health.
Ros's looks good. Yes,
Thanks.
it does.
Thanks. I'm working hard on it. Although I don't know why I'm painting what is already white, but I just seem to be doing it.
I'm getting there. I've just
It's
got the
giving
hair
me
and the skin to do. What's it giving? What's yours giving?
Well, the white is just giving an enhanced white.
Oh, I thought you were doing that youth speak thing, where they go like, oh, it's giving forest, it's giving new age, it's giving Gen Z, it's giving gender euphoria, it's giving snow,
it's giving all those things.
It's giving mince pies.
Pelf and Ralph. What are both of your pronouns?
Both of my pronouns.
Both of yours.
Oh, both of us. It's reached that point. My pronouns are they, them. Ros's pronouns are none of your business. Generally.
Whatever you want them to be. That's what my pronouns are. You know, I'll accept any pronouns.
I was listening to a podcast the other day that I found really compelling because up until now I would fully respect neo-pronouns, as in pronouns that are newly invented. I would fully respect someone with neo-pronouns, but I did feel like they were a bit silly, and then I changed my mind, as I often do when I have a stupid thought, because I listened to a podcast in which somebody was saying that in a way for people to take the pronouns of non-binary people or people who don't use binary pronouns seriously, they almost need to be something new and something special. And I was like, yes, the world has made me feel like that would be silly, but it's not silly, is it?
No, I read a great teen book, which I can't remember the title of. I'm really sorry. I might be able to find it. And in that, there was a person who was at a summer camp and was exploring their pronouns, and they had a friend that was just like, yeah, I'll use whatever you decide today, and it's okay to experiment. And that's just very nice, because that's the way that you should treat your friends, is like try and support them in what they're doing and exploring their identity.
Twinkle and sprinkle.
Twinkle and sprinkle. That's nice. Wabi Sabi should be the name of Ella's elf. Oh, that's nice, because it's the Japanese philosophy of the imperfect, impermanent, and incomplete. I'm going to take that as a compliment.
I think that's when they put the gold in the plates and it looks very pretty.
Yeah, it's really, so it's like me, like broken but mended stronger. Yeah, I like that. Have you got any white?
Yeah.
Paint. Where is it? Ah, excellent. Trying to fashion a pink that is not lurid and fluorescent for my elf's face.
Oh, I also have a buff titanium.
A buff titanium?
It's a bit of a...
It looks like something that came out of cocoa earlier. Right.
But it's kind of skin coloured.
Oh, okay. I'm going to go with my weird pink.
Yeah, go with whatever you want. Mine's green, so...
Oh, this is actually quite good, look.
Oh, yeah. That is blush.
Blush. Blush, blush. It's like a baby's bottom. I've definitely stopped making sense. Oh.
Titanium white.
Titanium white.
Bob Ross. Yeah, I love Bob Ross.
Orange is a strange colour.
Who doesn't?
I love orange.
I've never seen Bob Ross.
Oh, Bob Ross is great.
Like, obviously I know now who he is and what he looks like, but I think I found that out in the live stream.
We should watch some Bob Ross and craft together.
Is it like how I would feel watching a sunset though? Like, as an ADHDer, am I going to just be like, speak faster, give me more information, stop being so boring and slow?
I don't know.
You don't think so?
I don't think so. I think if we do it, like, I like
multitasking,
doing things while watching Bob Ross. Like, he's very relaxed and he's just putting in these friendly little clouds. Oh, and this lovely little tree. And you're like, that looks beautiful.
And is he good at art?
Yeah.
Is that what it's about, him being good at art, or is it about his, like, stick?
It's about him, like, wanting to share art and show people how you can do things and, like, how to make a tree, how to paint a tree. So he's showing you skills.
Yeah.
I dig that.
But in a chill way, because he was in the army, and then he left because he didn't want to be in the army. I don't know what happened. I don't know why I'm telling this story. I don't know a lot. I know vaguely.
Originally, it was just a nice show about him showing his skills and how he can create stuff. Some of the stuff he creates is amazing, but then recently it's come back to be a bit more ASMR.
Okay. Do you like a bit of ASMR? Although I like proper ASMR. I do not like people playing with their nails or, like what passes for it. Is that ASMR?
That is ASMR. It'll just be that it's not your brand of ASMR.
But surely if I don't like something, that means no one else does too.
Don't yuck someone's yum.
Don't yuck someone's yum.
Yeah.
Okay.
That could be, just the thing that someone else likes.
Yeah, exactly. And I would never want to take that away from them. Now I've just got to do the hair and then and the eyes and then I'm done, I think.
Great.
How are we all doing in the chat?
Okay, slow down a bit. You've done an hour and a quarter.
Right, we're getting there. We're getting there. We're so close. Do stay. Don't miss out on the big reveal. How are we doing with names? You seen any names that you think, yes, those names? Mr. Purple.
It's going to be up to you, really. They're your elves. Somebody said Bob, which of course is going to tickle you.
Bob.
People do watch sunsets. It's quite nice.
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
I don't.
And Asocials Neswick.
Wait, do people actually watch sunsets? I do not watch sunsets. It's one of the questions they actually asked me in my autism assessment. Wasn't it, Dave? Sorry, Mr. Purple. Oh. One of the questions that they asked me was, do I watch sunsets? And I said, no, I don't, because I become bored and also uncomfortable. And also, like, there's something around, like, feeling really comfortable that makes me feel uncomfortable. I am a contrary creature, aren't I? Okay, I'm doing the eyes. I'm trying to make sure it doesn't look like it will eat your soul. Although maybe that would be good for some people.
For me, it depends if I've got enough snackage. Like, if I'm hungry, I don't want to be watching a sunset.
Miro's gone with Ren and Stimpy.
Ren and Stimpy. Bobby. Bobby, almost as good as Bob. And I think they should have orange hair. Just doing the hair. Is yours finished?
Not yet. I'm just doing the hands. Are they hands or are they gloves?
I've decided they're hands.
Great. They'll be hands.
Yes. Oh, I'm glad it's not just me, Beth. I also find ASMR a little bit on the creepy side of things, really.
Oh.
It's strange.
It's
Meditative, maybe. Yeah, I find meditation a little bit uncomfortable. I know it's really good for me, and when I do it, I definitely feel the benenefits. But it makes
sometimes
me feel
I just cry though.
Do you?
Yeah, if I try to start to meditate, sometimes I did it at work a couple of times, and luckily no one came into the staff room while I was weeping on the sofa.
Do you think it brings stuff up for you that is like you're not really aware of until you let your mind be still?
Yeah, it's not always, it's just sometimes. I do quite like walking meditations. So when, like, sometimes you can just get someone to chat to you while you're walking and tell you to notice things. That I find easier.
Yeah, I used Headspace for a while, and they have walking meditations in their program, and I did enjoy that.
Yeah.
But I also do properly drift off. Like, I listen to podcasts every day when I walk Coco. Quite often, I'm quite into ghost podcasts. So quite often, something by Danny Robbins on the BBC, Brixton Poltergeist, or most recently, The Witch Farm. I am constantly taking it back and having to listen to the same thing over and over again because my verbal processing completely sucks. So when I was trying to do the walking meditations, I would find that I would not remember to listen.
Yeah, not remember to clear. It's very hard to clear your mind.
Yeah. So I almost have an easier time meditating when it's the only thing I'm trying to do. And if it's also...
I see, I find that harder. Because then my mind just drifts and there's nothing to stop it drifting. Whereas when I'm walking and they're like, okay, pay attention to your feet, I can be like, okay, I'll pay attention to my feet and the pavement, and I'll feel the feelings of the feet on the pavement, and I'll see the trees.
As recommended.
How we are all different.
We are all different, and it would be very, very boring if that weren't the case, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Bobina.
Oh, I like that.
I like that. Yeah.
Right.
Are you and I both ASD and ADHD? I am. You are
just diagnosed.
Diagnosed with autism.
Autistic. But have been thinking about ADHD.
I think the problem is that ADHD is primarily a disorder of executive functioning. I hate to use the word disorder, but it just came out of my mouth, so sorry about that. And autism comes with a level of executive functioning.
So it's hard to tease
them apart. And I feel like I have got quite quite good for a layman at spotting fellow ADHDers.
I think I'm done. Oh wait, I might have some.
I'm nearly done.
roses.
I'm very, very close, which Mr. Purple will be very happy about because I had a long day and probably quite looking forward to sitting on the sofa
I didn't get any tea
ASAP.
either.
Not any tea yet. Oh my goodness, you could have been eating while you were sat there. I'm so sorry, I did not realise that.
Slave driver.
Do you want a
You're
snack?
a slave driver.
Do you want a snack?
No, I get something proper sweet.
Oh, if I'd known that obviously I should have known because I know you didn't eat. But if I'd thought about that, I'd have said have something while you're monitoring the chat because you eating is more important. But I'm sorry, honey.
If I pass out.
If he passes out in the name of your entertainment, then there's probably not much that I can do about that. But you'll have gone out in a good cause. Right. Yeah, I think.
I'm done.
Are you done? I've just got one tiny little spot, and then I think.
Right. Do you want to meet the elf? Or are we revealing together?
You can show yours first while I finish up mine.
Here is my elf.
Ba-da, ba-da, ba-da. Do you want to have a look through the
chat for
chat
some names?
Some names for us to choose from?
Well, yeah.
I like Neurospicy.
Bob, Bobina, Twinkle and Sprinkle. I get all the ones I've just told you.
Ruddy
Rat.
Rat.
Ros.
All right, okay.
Is a new one.
What's that? Sorry.
Ruddy Rat. For mine.
Okay. So
Keebler elf.
are you going to choose a winner for yours and I'll choose a winner for mine? Does that seem
I
like a good
think that's
plan?
what we've got to do. Beth thinks I'm definitely ADHD as well. Babina.
Right, while Ross is choosing a winner for her elf, I will show you my finished elf. And you can also choose a winner between us. Because we don't mind, we're not overly competitive. This is my elf. Purple elf. From the side, purple elf with some ginger hair going on. She's sporting this season's latest line in elf wearing. I feel like I'm doing a puppet show. I'm quite enjoying this. Hello, everybody.
I can see you now.
This is my elf. I hope you all have a very Merry Christmas indeed.
Hello, this is
hello.
my elf. Hello.
I hope you have a very Merry Christmas.
I hope you have a very Merry Christmas too.
Shall we hand back over to the humans now?
Oh, maybe, although I'm quite enjoying
the limelight. Oh. Don't you think we should forget about cooking? We should be kids' TV presenters.
Kids TV presenters.
We would rock at that. We'd be like, you remember Big Chef Move? Move out of the way. This is my space. I'm the star. Shh. Okay, have you chosen? So we need to know. So now, whilst we're looking through the chat to choose winners, this is your last request. You put R for Roz's elf being the winner and E for my elf being the winner. And then we will look at that.
Okay. So... Gosh, where do the names start? Okay, we've got some else up here.
Twinkle and Sprinkle. Pelf.
Oh my gosh, there are so many names.
So many names. Should we be looking at this afterwards and choosing someone, do you think?
Maybe.
I don't know though, I kind of
are enjoying this.
I'm
okay,
enjoying this, yeah.
Start with Bobkins, Alfie, Noel, Purple Alfie, Jolly and Nick, Purple Pocket Pixie Elf, Jolly the Purple Elf and Nick the Green Elf.
I quite like Pelf.
Merry Martian Elf, Purple Alicious,
Twinkle. I do like Pelf.
Orpheus Noodle.
Orpheus Noodle.
That was for my elf.
Pelf and Ralph.
Ginger.
Bounty for your elf and Bubble for my elf.
Bob is a good name.
Bob is a good name. We can all agree on that.
That's my dad's nickname for me.
I quite like this one as well. Wabby Sabby. That was a good one.
Jolly and Nick. Gwendolyn and Violetta.
I really have to stop thinking that Buff Titanium is a potential elf name.
Titanium White.
Titanium White, the elf, you win.
Bob Ross used to rescue squirrels.
Okay, good to know.
Yeah. I mean, I am enjoying all this. Coco Jr.
Aww. Noelle. Ren and Stimpy.
Bobby.
Brad Pitt. No, wait, sorry, that's just Beth talking about Brad Pitt. Gob and Pob.
Gob and Pob. I've got two that I'm torn between at the moment. How are you doing?
I think I've chosen one.
Just check we've got no more. Oh, we've got Ruddy Rad.
Pezzle.
Stimmy.
Stimmy is quite a cute name for an autistic elf. Bounty and Bubble. Oh yeah, we caught those, didn't we?
Yeah. Bentley.
Bentley. Bob and Bobby. Bob for yours and Bobby for mine. There's so many people who've said variations of Bob that I can't pick a Bob because too many of you have said it and it wouldn't be fair. Bobina was good.
Oh, Gingerbread.
Stella and Wimpy.
Spanch.
I like this, Liz.
I've now got to re-find my favourite name because I can't remember the whole name. Oh God.
Okay, well I'm going to announce my winner while you find yours, shall I?
Yeah.
Okay, so the winner of the purple elf, which I will send to you, I am actually going to the post office tomorrow, so you are in luck, is the Wabi Sabi. I like that. I like the name and I like the meaning. And it's very appropriate for me personally, I think. So that was Paper Tales, I think. Are you still in the chat, Paper Tales? If so, send me a DM on Instagram is probably the best way to get hold of me with your channel name here, your username here, so that I know that it's you and your address. And I will, if you get that to me before tomorrow, I will pop it in the post tomorrow. If not, in all fairness, I don't know when I'll next get to the post office, but when I do, I will send it to you then. Was that clear? Okay. Have you chosen?
Yeah, I had a change of mind last minute, and I am gonna go with Bobina.
Bobina,
which I think was Caitlin's.
That was my second choice, actually. Bobina, nice. So Caitlin, birthday present elf.
Birthday elf.
So yeah, Caitlin, same for you. If you DM me on Instagram, I think you do follow me on Instagram. So if you DM me there, your address and your name, and I will put both of these in the post. If you do it, like I say, before like mid-morning tomorrow, I'll do it tomorrow. If it's after that, it'll be when I next make it to a post office, because I only just thought of this spontaneous idea. So who has won?
Well, to start with, Ros shot out into the lead, 9 to about 3. But then slowly, Ella's caught up and won 11-9.
I've never won before. You always win. I won.
Yeah, to be fair, you've done a damn good job. So I'll concede my crown. Just
It has been a lot of fun. I have enjoyed my mull cider, even though it made me cough for a full 10 minutes. I hope that you've enjoyed this absolute incoherent stream of consciousness silliness from the amazing Ros, who is always awesome, and me. I hope that what will be happening in the next few weeks is I will be bringing out a video next Wednesday with tips for surviving Christmas as an autistic ADHDer. In the meantime, there'll be a couple of shorts. I'll be bringing out short form content on my other channels, Purple Ella and Coco, Instagram and TikTok if you'd like to see me there. And then next Thursday, I am stopping. There will be no content for a couple of weeks while I take a break and spend some time with my family and turn off the internet.
So it's a really good time to go back and watch old videos, just to get those like views in. If you're missing out on that Purple Ella time, go back and watch a good oldie but goodie.
Yeah, there's loads of good.
And I've got some good videos.
We date back 5 years video wise, don't we?
You could watch our friendship develop. You could even watch the old live streams, maybe.
Yes,
And
absolutely.
be like, what was last Christmas like?
What did we do last Christmas?
How
Go
were we,
find out.
How were we feeling? What were we doing?
Yes. Okay. So, have a very good Merry Christmas to you, and we will see you on the other side of Christmas in 2023. Oh, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm moving towards turning it off now. Ooh, ooh, ooh.